Good evening and welcome. It's a great pleasure to welcome the graduates, their family and friends on this evening when we recognize you students for your honest work, your commitment, your dedication, and your service. Tonight, we celebrate your accomplishments. We delight in the fact that we have accompanied you, that these faculty and staff and more have accompanied you throughout these 2 years. What Ancilla does for its mission is to place a mark, a thumbprint on your heart. That thumbprint looks like this. It's rooted in values, honesty, integrity, commitment to serving others, to collaborate with others, and serving the God of your heart. So you honor students tonight. You have a particular collection of gifts: intellect, service, leadership. You have that sense of commitment that we celebrate tonight. We need you in our world. We need your gifts and talents as you walk us into the future. So tonight, all of us, we will hear their gifts and talents, we will applaud them, and we will celebrate with you as you share your gifts in the future with others. So we are pleased to move forward now and in celebrating with you. But at this time, I ask now Alicia Albanese from the class of 2019 to please come forward and lead us in the invocation.
Please bow your heads in prayer. Thank you, Lord, and be with us as we honor these graduates with their academic awards. Thank you to family and friends who are able to be present here with us tonight, and bless those who are not. Bless Ancilla College and everyone who took part in guiding and pushing us to be where we are today. May light shine down on all of us and our future endeavors. Help us to stay true to our dreams, use our gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love. Amen.
Please rise. Joyful, joyful, we adore you, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers for you, opening to the sun above. Melt the doubts of sin, sadness, drive the dark doubt away. Giver of immortal, fill us with the light of day. All your works with joy surround you. Earth and heaven reflect your rays. Zion as one, center of unbroken praise. Field and forest, vale and mount, flowery meadow, flashing sea, chanting bird and flowing fount, praising you eternally. Always giving and forgiving, ever blessing, ever blessed. Blessed the joy of living, ocean depth of happy rest. Loving Father, Christ our brother, and our light upon us shine. joining people hand in hand, ever singing march we onward, victors in midst of strife. Joyful music leads us on in the triumph song of life. Thank you, and please be seated. We will now begin with the presenting of our awards. So I ask our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Sam Solomon, to come forward and begin the awards.
I would like to call forward all students who are receiving academic honors at graduation. As I call your name, the president will issue the honor cords. Blue represents cum laude. This is for those students who have received a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.69. Blue and silver represents magna cum laude. This is for those students who earned an overall GPA of 3.7 to 3.89. And blue and gold represents summa cum laude, which is for students whose cumulative GPA is 3.9 to 4.0. I'll begin with students earning cum laude honors. These students earned an overall GPA of 3.6 to 3.69. Please come forward and remain standing until all cum laude honors are called. Audience, I ask that you please hold your applause until all names are called so everyone receives the recognition they deserve. Ashley Lewecki. Heather Nowatzki. Waldina Pacheco. Trenton Potov. Sean Robinson. I don't think he's here. Tamara Sweet. Okay. Patricia Tibbs Coffey. Next, I'll call forward students earning magna cum laude honors, which is for those students earning an overall grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. Please come forward and remain standing until all magna cum laude honors are called. Shinitha Benton. No. Haley Sensileski. Jacqueline Childs. Fran Conroy. Zach Debates. Nikea Ensign. Henry Felton. Brittany Hoffman. Chloe Kane. Rakita Keys. Kyle Kuntz. Carrie Middleton. Richard Sanchez. Edgar Villa. Emily Weinbrenner. Cassidy Wolf. Tasha Wright. So, I should have asked for applause for our first group. So, in this, we're going to applaud for the first group and for who was our cum laude recipients, and here for our magna cum laude recipients. Finally, I'm going to call forward the students earning the highest academic honor, summa cum laude. These students have earned a 3.9 to 4.0 grade point average. Please come forward to receive your honor. Rachel Basil. Chiquita Chedester. Jennifer Heel. Camryn Kopka. Juliana Larson. Jordan Lewis. Lamisa Marshall. Brooklyn Mason. Juliana Phelps, Brooklyn Schutz, Connor Sherwood, Christy Williams. Okay. Let's give a round of applause to all earning summa cum laude honors. Next are students who are graduation candidates of the Beta Beta chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. To qualify for membership in Phi Theta Kappa, a student must achieve a 3.5 or higher GPA for a semester and then maintain a minimum 3.25 GPA and be active within the Ancilla community. These students wear stoles that signify scholarship, fellowship, leadership, and service in Phi Theta Kappa. Will the following Phi Theta Kappans please come forward as I call your name, and please remain standing. Alicia Albanese. This is what we did last year. Patricia Back. Rachel Basil. Margaret Booza. Haley Sensileski. Chiquita Chedester. Alicia Clay Hubbard. Fran Conroy. Zach DeBates. Michael Eads. Megan Heflin. Brittany Hoffman. Patricia Johnson. Chloe Kane, Rakita Keys, Catherine Kopp, Kyle Kuntz, Mackenzie Lasky, Ashley Luecki, Jordan Lewis, Brooklyn Mason, Trisha Mosier, Heather Nowatzki, Waldina Pacheco, Juliana Phelps, Trenton Potoff, Jared Ritchie, Alyssa Ryan, Richard Sanchez, Brooklyn Schutz, Connor Sherwood, Sydney Sullivan, Patricia Tibbs Coffey, Eric Vasquez, Edgar Villa, Cassidy Wolf, let us acknowledge the accomplishments of these students and wish them well in the future. Next, we're going to honor the following students who have been selected to the 2019 All-Indiana Academic Team. In recognition of their scholarly achievements while enrolled in Indiana's community and junior colleges. These awards are presented by the Ivy Tech Community College and Ivy Tech Foundation, the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation, and Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Kyle Kuntz, please come forward. And secondly, Jordan Lewis. Let's congratulate these students on their accomplishment. We will now honor those students who have shown outstanding performance within a particular academic department, division, or major. I will now call forward King Ag, the one and only Tim McLaughlin, Division Chair for Agriculture, to present the Agriculture Division Honors.
Congratulations to all the graduates. You have a right to be proud and know that all of us are very proud of you. Would Blair Standish and Brooke Mason please join me at the podium? Tonight it's my honor to recognize these two special agriculture students. Two young people have applied themselves over the last 2 years and walk out of these hallowed halls tomorrow different than when they arrived. Zig Ziglar said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, it's how you respond to what happens to you that makes a big difference." Both of these young ladies exemplify those words through their actions over the last 2 years. Brooke and Blair have excelled here in the classroom and, more importantly, in life outside the classroom. Both have had challenges, and at times both could have had to sort through some situations that were very difficult. Some would have thrown in the towel and given up, but neither of these two did. I believe they both have the determination and drive to continue success through the rest of their lives. Brooke is graduating as the agriculture student with the highest GPA.
I think as I look through the list of students, Jordan was about the closest that I could come to find those attributes that he needs. His desire was clear from the start that he wanted to go into law enforcement to serve and protect an honorable profession. And stop staring, you're making me lose my train of thought. That's right, honorable profession that he's in. And as he searches for a career to go into, I just think that may the force be with him, and may God protect him, and may he be slow to speak and quick to listen. Congratulations, Jordan Schultz.
Jordan is applying for a job near Las Vegas, so Jordan, hopefully if you get that job, I can visit anytime. Just throwing that out there. Okay, next I call forward Dr. David Stauffer, Division Chair for Business, to present the Business Department honors.
Good evening, everybody. It's such a blessing to be here, and our school is so blessed to have so many outstanding students. I'm going to ask Chloe Kane to come forward, please. I do not believe that Connor Sherwood had the opportunity to be here tonight. The goal of the business division at Ancilla College is to educate, equip, and empower students to reach their potential in life, both personally and professionally. Students are challenged to grow in character development and conduct, and really to autograph their work with excellence. The two students that we are honoring or recognizing tonight have modeled excellence in every area. I think of classroom attendance, their coursework, their research and writing, class participation, community involvement, and by being conscientious, caring, and respectful all the time. Now, Chloe, to my left here, I instantly felt a connection and a kinship with, because Chloe is from England and my grandparents are from England. And so one of the first questions that I broached with her at the beginning of the semester was if she liked Yorkshire pudding. If you'd like to know what that is, see me afterwards and I'll give you the recipe. But it's a fantastic recipe. She loves it, and that just caused my love for her to grow all the more. So please congratulate Chloe Kane, Sports Management, for her excellent work, along with Connor Sherwood.
Next, I call the whiz in the kitchen, the one and only Donna Wenzel, instructor for culinary arts, to come forward and to present the Culinary Arts Department honors.
I need the step. I'd like to call forward Haley, and I always get this wrong, Sensileski, and Brooklyn Schutz. You're looking at two of the best bakers I've had the privilege of knowing. They have been wonderful students, academically, hands-on. They have made my life easy as a teacher. I have had the privilege of spending time with them in the kitchen and outside the kitchen. We've done some wonderful, fun field trips, and we've done some working with the residents at Maria Center, as well as some of the sisters. They always looked forward to our baking days because we would take our food out there and share with them. That didn't happen this past fall, and they were very upset. So this year, it did happen again with the baking department, so we enjoyed that. And I love their feeling of community service, and I just love them. Thank you. Join me in honoring Haley and Brooklyn.
I will now call forward the dynamic duo of Lana Singleton and Jill Neidlinger, education instructors, to come forward and to present the education honors.
Good evening and congratulations to all the graduates here tonight. I'm doing mine a little bit different. The first recipient for the elementary education major is a member of PTK and a multi-semester dean's list. She always has a smile on her face and is ready to help anyone at the drop of a hat, and recently sent me a quote. "Butterflies can see their wings, but they can't see how truly beautiful they are, but everyone else can. People are like that too." She is a butterfly who has truly unfurled her beautiful wings and sailed through the sky during her time here at Ancilla. She's a member of the National Championship Women's Bowling Team and secured first All-Academic in the conference, All-American, and Female Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to Alicia Albanese. The second recipient for the elementary education major is also a member of PTK, works in the schools, as well as being a full-time student. She maintains a positive attitude no matter what is happening around her. She has survived kids being sick, a flash drive catastrophe, as well as a computer meltdown. She's had major stress this semester, but kept smiling and stayed positive. Her daughters Autumn and Ariel keep her busy and very happy. She has definitely worked long and hard in all of her classes and definitely deserves this recognition. Congratulations to Heather Nowatsky.
A wise man by the name of Gandhi said, "Be the change that you want to see in the world." To all you graduating students, I challenge each and every one of you to be that change. Allie, congratulations on your honors you have achieved here these 2 short years. Thank you so much for your conscientiousness and your heart of gold. I've been blessed by your presence in my life. Heather, so proud of you. You juggle being an incredible mom and college student, among other things, and you always give everything, all you've got. I will miss you. I will be presenting the Secondary Education Awards. I'd like to call up Zach Debates and Cassidy Wolf. Zach is the son of Chris and Michelle Debates. Zach has been very active here at Ancilla. He is the Phi Theta Kappa president. He is on the baseball team. He's a member of Leaders for Life. He's a student ambassador. His future plans are to return to Ancilla in the fall and finish his animal science degree and play another year of baseball. After that, he plans to either attend IUSB and complete his bachelor's degree in education or work for the United States Department of Agriculture. I asked Zach, what is the most significant thing he has learned while at Ancilla? He said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. Maybe he's heard it enough from me, but Zach has embraced what I have said these last 2 years about being intentional, and that he is. I have been fortunate to get to know Zach because that's what I strive to do with all my students, to get to know them. But Zach was easy because he definitely met me halfway. Anything I signed up for, he was willing to help, he volunteered, and just assisted in everything. What a fine young man the debates have raised. He is responsible, reliable, considerate, intelligent, determined, mindful, sincere, and authentic. No matter what he decides to do, I know he will be successful. Zach Debates. Next, I have up here Cassidy Wolf. Cassidy is the daughter of Bobby Lewis and Darren Wolf. Cassidy, too, has been involved here at Ancilla College. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, she's a tutor, and she works in the writing lab. She has also participated in our honors courses. Cassidy will be transferring to Trine and majoring in secondary education with a concentration on mathematics. Cassidy will also be a member of the Trine University bowling team. I asked Cassidy what's the most significant thing she has learned while attending Ancilla. She said, the number of opportunities Ancilla has provided me with, whether it was giving me the opportunity to work for the school, helping me to set up classroom observations and student teaching experiences, allowing me to take a huge variety of courses, or assisting me in developing a huge research project. There was always someone there from the school who was more than willing to help. Ancilla has provided me with some of the most amazing professors who I will always remember and look up for years to come. Cassidy was a new student to me this year. She saved all of her education classes for the last 2 semesters. So I did not know Cassidy her freshman year here. She has continued to impress me with her reflective, disciplined, and thoughtful wisdom. She is wise beyond her years. I know Cassidy has a very bright future ahead of her in the teaching profession. Cassidy Wolf. To all the graduating education students, I'd like to leave you with these thoughts. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Be intentional about your time, be intentional about who you spend your time with. And to all of you, be that change and make a difference.
Next, I'll call forward Joel Thomas, Chair of the Division of Humanities and Professor of English, to present the Humanity Division Honors.
These honors are for students who are general studies majors. The General Studies degree is designed to help students transfer to senior institutions and allows students to work with advisors to create interdisciplinary degrees. The students being honored by the Humanities Division tonight deliver excellence in their work and are admired among faculty for presence and participation in the classroom. Our first General Studies honors recipient is described by one faculty member as someone who always brought a unique and very interesting perspective to class. This professor thoroughly enjoyed the students' contributions to class discussions and says their work was always above and beyond expectations. Another faculty member notes that this student has intellectual curiosity and many interests, is very diligent, and has excellent participation in class discussions. This professor says, "I wish all my students were like this student." I personally enjoy the student's sense of humor, especially when that keeps me on my toes as the professor teaching the class. I admire the student's hard work and efforts to keep improving, and I look forward to seeing how the student succeeds as he follows his dreams. Our first honors award recipient is Michael Eads. This next general studies student recognized has taken on leadership roles on campus and excelled in the classroom. This student is described by one faculty member as kind and welcoming, a go-getter who always strives for the best. Another faculty member recalls that when this student first started in this instructor's class, this student was reserved and didn't like it when the instructor would call on the student in class. Nevertheless, this student would find courage and answer the question, usually in brilliant fashion. Our recipient is Juliana Phelps. And finally, our final general studies honor has been earned by a student who in my class has consistently impressed me with work that was always strong quality and highly creative. One professor observes a student as solid, quiet, and professional, a person who worked hard to improve the way they express their critical thinking. Another professor describes a student as extremely focused, which helped the student to learn the course materials readily, and very open to learning new things, which allowed the student to understand materials more fully. This student will no doubt continue producing thoughtful, innovative work as she continues her academic career. This honor goes to Emily Weinbrenner.
Next, I call forward Jody Bowers, Professor of Communications, to present the Communication Department honors.
Good evening. It is my honor to give out the Communication Mass Media Award this evening, and I'm even more honored to be giving these awards to two outstanding young men who have truly embodied what it means to be a communications scholar. As stated by the National Communication Association, at its foundation, communication focuses on how people use messages to generate meanings within and across various contexts, and is the discipline that studies all forms, modes, media, and consequences of communication through humanistic, social scientific, and aesthetic inquiry. In my time of teaching, albeit short, I have never come across one, let alone two, students who fit this description more perfectly. And I could give a lengthy list as to why, but suffice it to say, they both do not shy away from digging for the truth and what they want. Not only do these two gentlemen excel in their quest for knowledge, but they have also helped establish Ancilla's first podcast club. They brought the communication department and the rest of the college to the masses in a way that has never been done before. Their messages have not been promoted by local media outlets, nor by the administration or faculty. Not that these are bad, not at all, but instead their content is being created and promoted by the ones who make it possible for all of us to be here, the students. And while the charging station is still in its infancy, I hope it will grow and mature into a respectful media outlet for everyone at Ancilla and in the larger community. I couldn't be more proud of these two, and I know they are moving on to accomplish many more great things. So with all of that said, I present the Communication Mass Media Award to Kyle Kuntz and Richard Sanchez.
I now call forward our science guru and chair of the Division of Science, Math, and Information Technology to present the exercise Science, Professional Health Studies, and Environmental Technology honors. Kristen Korcha.
Dignity, openness to the spirit, community, simplicity. Sound familiar? Those are the 4 poor handmaids of Jesus Christ values. And all the students who have survived our science, mathematics, information technology courses, we heartily congratulate you from the division because it's tough. And we show tough love, and we're so proud of you. We know you're going to continue to do great things. Tonight, it's my honor to celebrate 4 special mad scientists. So I need to please have Mackenzie Lasky, Chance Panetta, Riley Price, and Jared Ritchie come join me on the altar, please. This is an outstanding, amazing young group. Look at their faces because they're going to continue to do great things for our legacy here. As division chair, I've asked everybody who's taught here in our division to give some feedback about the amazing things that these students have done since they've been here. Mackenzie's first. We'll award her an exercise science and health sciences at the end. Always willing to help. Spunky. Great work ethic, charm and southern hospitality. She volunteers for everything. She's so thoughtful and an amazing bowler. She moves on to either USF or Baker's. Please help me in congratulating Mackenzie Lasky. Next is Chance. Chances will be awarded in professional health studies. Quiet and kind, always willing to help. I don't think I've ever seen him complain ever. Very conscientious, a student athlete in baseball. He moves forward to Vincennes, and we can't wait to see what he does. Congratulations in professional health studies to Chance Panetta. Riley is passionate. He's so humble and kind. He's always willing to help from science work study to earn to learn at Moontree Studios. He's a quiet, unbelievable force. He plays basketball and has done amazing things, and I can't wait to see what he continues to do in Indy as he moves to the West Coast and embodies everything that environmental technology does here at Ancilla. So please help me in congratulating Riley Price in environmental technology. Finally, Jared Ritchie, happy-go-lucky, conscientious, a service learning ideal. He's everywhere and he does the things that mission is driven to. He's played soccer and has worked at Moontree as Earn to Learn. We look forward to seeing what he does in wonderful Florida as he moves on to Kaiser University. Please help me in congratulating in environmental technology, Jared Ritchie.
Next, I call forward our beloved Director of Nursing, Liz King, to come up and to present the Nursing Division honors.
Hello, can I have Lamisa Marshall and Rachel Basil join me up here? Lamisa Marshall, RN. So I was asked to pick one student to give this award to, and I felt like that was asking a parent to pick their favorite child. I love all of my students. So I had to objectively pick the highest GPAs for our division of nursing. Finishing nursing school is no easy feat, and finishing nursing school with a 3.9 to 4.0 GPA is just absolutely amazing. I would trust my life or a loved one's life in their hands. Lamisa wears her heart on her sleeve. I think she was here maybe a whole week before she was in my office trying to help me recruit more students. And Rachel, I can always count on her to question my dosage calculations. All right, so join me in celebrating their amazing accomplishment.
Okay. We will now honor those students who have achieved honors course recognition. I will call forward Lana Singleton to present the honors course awards.
We have students who choose to and are approved for honors course credit. They are 200-level courses, and I'm calling the 3 recipients forward that have taken advantage of that opportunity. Connor Sherwood, he's not here, I don't think, right? Connor Sherwood. Blair Standish. Blair did her honors credit in agricultural microeconomics with Christy Banks. I talked to Christy today, and she told me Blair is a conscientious student that worked hard throughout the class. She asked relevant questions and always strived to find real-life applications of materials. She was a delight to have in class. Blair Standish. Cassidy Wolf, educational psychology. She was in my class. Come on up. Cassidy represented herself well as Ancilla College while working at Grace Baptist School, working with math students under mentor Mrs. Meckling. Her final evaluation showed the highest marks possible. Well done, Cassidy.
We will now honor outstanding academic male and female athlete. These students excelled in athletics and academics, and I will call forward Brian Pearson, Ancilla College Athletic Director, to present the Scholar Athlete of the Year awards.
Congratulations, students, on all your achievements. I'm here to present the Male and Female Scholar Athlete Award. So this presents their achievements in the classroom, most importantly, and their achievements in the athletic fields. This award is based on, mostly based on their academic performance here at Ancilla over the course of 2 years. The first athlete I would like to ask to come up, she was a 4.0 student here at Ancilla over the course of 2 years with a cumulative GPA. She's worked in various departments here at Ancilla College, most recently worked in the athletic department in the Earn to Learn program. Over her 2 years of being an athlete here at Ancilla College, she has played on the women's basketball team, who advanced to the national tournament for the first time in school history, and she's also played on the softball team for 2 years here at Ancilla. During her 2 years, in her final year here at Ancilla College, she had set the record for most threes made in a single season at 71. That's pretty good achievement. 71 threes in a one season made. That is on an average of 2.4 made threes per game. Pretty impressed. I want to present the Female Athlete, Scholar Athlete of the Year, Camryn Kopka. Okay, for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year, he has a cumulative GPA of a 3.8 at Ancilla over the course of 2 years. He has only been an athlete for 1 year, but he's made an impact here for 2. This current past year, he's played on the baseball team. He plays first base, and he's pretty good at it. You know, every time I see him out there, I've been at a few games, he takes that position pretty seriously. You can see by the way he plays, no ball's going past him. It's a joy to watch him play. One of his biggest traits that I've noticed, and I've got to know him this year as the athletic director, is he's just always smiling. You know, whether I pass him in the hallway or he's in the athletic office, coming to talk to his coach, constantly smiling, constantly positive. It's a great representation of Ancilla College and the athletics. Male, Female Scholar Athlete of the Year, Zach Debates.
It's now my pleasure to recognize a student who has earned the highest grade point average for the class of 2019. This student has earned a 4.0 GPA throughout her entire body of collegiate work. This person has always been the type of person who gives 100% in all aspects of life. She never seems to look for recognition, but sets goals to better herself, and when she can, to get those around her to do the same. This is proven to be true in both academics and athletics. In class, teachers have commented that this student was the definition of conscientious. wishing to do what is right, especially to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. She's offered countless times to help and tutor her fellow classmates when times were hard for them, so she could help them be successful too. And while she may not always be the first to raise her hand, when called upon, she gives thought-provoking answers that spurred more interactive discussion. Next up, and I just want to add this too, this student has worked in different departments throughout her time here, and her supervisors give the same kind of comments. She's hardworking. She always takes initiative. She's there to assist people. So next up is our student who is going to have an internship with Google. Pretty impressive. And she will be pursuing a bachelor's degree in Colorado. This year's Scholar of Distinction is Camryn.
Congratulations to each of you. We learned a little bit more about you. At this moment, you know that you did not receive these awards by yourself. Your family and friends who are here tonight also were a part of that. So I'm going to ask you to stand right now and give them a round of applause as well. Thank you. Your future, as I said at the beginning, you're going to be assisting the world with addressing the world's problems of tomorrow. Some of those might be that global access to water, increasing diversity, environmental concerns, community engagement, and political challenges. We stand with you, faculty, staff, the Board of Trustees. We all, our family and friends, stand with you, full of hope. You are the promise for tomorrow. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. We will see you tomorrow at graduation and celebrate again. It has truly been a joy to assist you along this journey toward graduation. You set the lofty goals and the time and the necessary effort to achieve them. We ask you to continue those lofty goals and to continue to keep in contact with us because we want to follow your success on your road into the future. Know that we are proud of each one of you. And now let's give one more final round of applause to these outstanding scholars. And thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome Jared Ritchie to the podium to give the benediction.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to say what a blessing this event has been to recognize those that probably don't get recognized as much as they should. We've all been successful this past 2 years, so this has really been a great opportunity, and thank you. I'll be closing with a prayer tonight. Will everyone bow their heads and close their eyes for me? Okay. May the Lord bless us all by first making our paths forward straight, guide us and protect us in our journeys ahead, and give us strength to be overcomers and persevere when times are tough. Continue to open doors in our lives, bringing us opportunity for success. Let us use our God-given gifts to bring joy and wonder to those around us. Help us to spread love to our world, fulfilling your will and our destiny here on earth. Thank you for the PHJC handmaids, sisters, always being there to support us and guide us during this transitional time in our lives. May God bless us all. Amen.